Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I'm Jason, your host. Sometimes some of the challenges that face someone who's disabled, it's very hard to explain. It's like yesterday, I would say from about 4 or 5 p.m. yesterday, somewhere after I had done my stream, my brain just, all energy, every bit of thingy just disappeared. I'd been feeling a bit brain foggy and a bit out of it yesterday, most of the day. You saw it on some of my videos probably that I made, struggling with words, struggling with finding things and that. Just a lack of energy. Now, at the best of times, someone like me, who has ADHD or bipolar or autism or all three, their energy levels can drop away to zero, and it can be depression, it can be just the brain deciding, "Ooh, I'm going to shift all your energy into something else," and you just have nothing. You no matter what you want to do, you just in a vegetative state almost. All I could do was listen to an Audible book, and I couldn't even listen to my own new audiobook. It had to be an old one because I have sets of books that I can re-listen to. Now, I don't want to listen, when I'm feeling like that, I don't want to listen to my new audiobooks because I will miss stuff. It's almost like I'm half in a daze when these things happen. And so I go back to a book series like Front Lines, where I've listened to them like 10, 20 times. It's the kind of time that if I didn't want to be at my computer, if I wanted to be sitting down, or laying down or watching it, I'd put Scrubs on or something, because I've watched that series over 100 times and that. So it's not like I'll miss something. So new stuff is out the window, and games, like, I don't even have the effort to actually get to the main menu on a game. My brains are just all the energy's gone away. It can also stop you sleeping because you think, "Oh, that's a good time to have a nap. That's a good yeah. But have you ever heard the term "too tired to sleep"? Well, I can be so lack of energy that my brain just can't shut off. It's sort of in a pause state, not a sleep state, and it just sits there. And this kind of thing can happen a lot. But it's a trait for people with ADHD, bipolar can affect, and autism. You can all enter this kind of state where everything's gone, and you're just sitting there, and you want to do something. And this can make it worse, because then you start feeling guilty because you're not productive. Because, yes, I can't work. Yes, I can't have a job. There's no way I'll ever be able to do a job. But I can be productive. I can sort some files on my computer. I can rebuild a computer system. I can do the laundry. I can do something around the house. I can play a game and complete a level and complete a mission. And even though that might think, "Oh, that's just messing," no. These are I'm functioning. I'm doing something that it's an accomplishment. Just going out of bed is an accomplishment. But brushing my teeth, it's an accomplishment. But doing some of these extra steps, logging into a game I haven't logged into in a while and trying to remember how to play, and all these kind of things. And it's almost like a bit of a burnout. When I've been burning through stuff like AI and that, my brain will end up saying, I've done all that stuff with tech since the start of the year. and gone through so many different things and iterations and that I'm probably sort of brain fog and just a burnout that can happen. And I felt it start yesterday and still got it today. It's like today. I was just doing a stream, but I went on to my comfort game. You see, my comfort games are games like Star Trek Online, where I can log on, I know where everything is. I play every single day just for a very small amount of time, so I keep that knowledge in my head. I don't ever go without a day without just logging in, even if for 5 minutes, just to do one simple mission. And some of the missions can be done in like a minute and a half, or to just do some duty officers and just a mini game, just something to keep my brain remembering that game. And even that, and then after it I thought, okay, I've done a bit of this. I was enjoying myself going through everything, but then I thought, I want to play a different game. I do want to play a new game. It's an accomplishment to play a new game, to actually log into a new game, or a game that I haven't played for a while. And I chose Stalker 2. You can see on the stream that I'm uploading at the moment. The thing that's just been uploaded before this, that I can... It's because I had changed the graphics card and because I hadn't logged on for a while, it did its shader update, the thing it does with the older stuff. And from the time I actually pressed the start of the game, it took about 2-3 minutes for it to get the shaders done. I had lost all interest in the game. Lost all interest in playing the game. So I had to log off. The dogs were distracting as well, and the dogs want to go down, even though they went down about half an hour ago. Well, an hour ago actually. But yeah. And so this next few days or week or however long it lasts, I'm going to go through this like almost brain fog, and it's... I wouldn't say it's worse for me, but it's making it harder to sleep, and it's making it harder to function when I'm away, because even the effort that goes into actually managing to sleep isn't there. I'll probably be napping a lot today. You can't fix it. You can't just say, oh yeah, we'll sort this out. No, when this kind of thing happens. So for me, it can be, I don't know what part, like I say, I am officially diagnosed with autistic spectrum disorder. I'm classed as non-functioning outside my house. My brain's even... I have bipolar type 2 and ADHD. Now, all those three together as comorbidities of each other means that when something like this hits, it can just basically drop me down completely. Thankfully, I finished my redo of my budget and everything before this hit. And I finished my redo of my AI stuff and that before this all hit. But I could be basically out of it for the next week or so, or even more. It can last quite a long time, depending on how much energy I used up, and everything is blah. This is where my coping strategies kick in, and some of the coping strategies are simple as, yep, if you want to go to sleep, just after you've eaten, just pull the bed out, get on there with the dogs and have a nap. Doesn't matter, not going to do any harm. If you can't do anything by staying awake, then just get some sleep and see if that can recoup a little bit of the energy or help your brain to rest up. I'll do all the basic things that I can do. Like I say, I'll listen to my books, audio books, that I don't have to focus on, that I don't actually, it's not a new experience. I'll watch things like Scrubs or an old series or an old film that I've watched 150 times before. And yes, there are films like that. Monolith Monsters. I have fucking watched that so many times. It was for many, many years, it was a comfort one that was me and Paola would watch while we were eating our lunch and things like that. So things like that I will do. I want to play new games, but there's no energy there to do it. Even looking through my list of games is like, I don't even have the energy to look through my list of games. So this is like blah 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 blah. I will just be doing the things that the routines and the coping strategies that keep me going day to day. I mean, it'd be the ideal time to turn on Vampire Survivors and set it up and get it to the point where it becomes an idle game, and but I can't be asked to even do a 20-30 minute game of thingy to get my character to the point where it will survive everything. It's like, what? No, there's no energy there at all for any of it. But yeah, it affects my sleep pattern as well. You'll definitely see the bags under my eyes get worse while I'm going through this. That's why I'll nap. But the functionality is just not there. I'm just completely and it isn't sleep related. It's actually burnout. I've just done too much, which is just something I will do. And then other things have kicked in, and like bills coming in, and realising the monotony of paying bills, and of realising I don't have any money to buy anything, even though I don't need anything. It's like all that kind of thing can just sort of build up on your brain, and just if I don't have the energy to do mine any more than the basics, then that's all I can do. This is why I always say that for some people have this kind of problem for their entire lives. Their brains are already always in brain fog, and their energy is completely gone all the time. They don't have the ability to bring that energy and use it. So whereas I'm only suffering this now, and probably will suffer it for weeks. The worst thing about it is that along with this can come hypermania. What that means is basically my mind will be looking for some kind of way out of this, and it might grab onto something that will take my brain right up into the highest levels, and I'll start doing something. And of course, if I do that, then for 2-3 hours I'll have amazing amount of energies, and I'll burn through it all, and then all of a sudden I'll dip straight back down. So I've got to be careful to not do too much. No playing any new games, no trying anything new, no just same kind of food as normal, all the basics and that. Don't have any money for takeout, can't buy takeout, which is a good thing, because in this situation I would be only buying takeout just to see if I could make my brain go, wake up from this. The best way through something like that is basic coping strategy. For me, in fact, remember, everybody's unique. So for me, the best way through this kind of issue is the monotony of normalcy. The monotony of normalcy. Normal things. Take a nap. Play Star Trek Online because I don't have to think when I'm doing that. Watch Scrubs. Listen to one of my old Audible books. And just do the bare minimum of making sure the dogs have been fed, make sure they go out, make sure all that. I've got all my coping strategies. I've got my Habitica software to remind me on. that when I'm supposed to do stuff and that, and how much has to be done per day, bare minimum, and just go through it all on a base level, the lowest level of standard, until it goes away, and it will. This isn't something that I haven't dealt with many times before. I don't talk about it a lot. I just sort of don't do much when that's gone. Even doom scrolling on YouTube can be just a way of waiting for it to all end. It isn't the fact I aren't wasting time because it's because my brain's in a state that the maximum I could probably do is go on YouTube and scroll through YouTube shorts. I hate YouTube shorts, but at the same time, this kind of thing where my brain's thinking, I don't want to watch anything intelligent. I don't want to have to think. My brain just wants to vegetate. So yes, I will say bye-bye now. I may do I don't know what to do. Just going to just let it all mellow out. I hope you all have a good day. So, bye-bye for now. I think the plan is going to be I'm going to go downstairs and let the dogs out, because obviously when they went out earlier, because even though it's cold, there's a little tiny bit of snow on the ground in the backyard, and the dogs like it. It's playtime for the dogs. They run around in it and they love it. But they forget to go to the bathroom. They forget to poop. They get so excited they just run out, do all that, run around, do the thing, and then come back in without doing the thing that they were supposed to. Which is why they're a bit squeaky this morning, because it's only an hour later and there. So, very good chance that after I've got this done, after I've uploaded it, I will be thinking so. So, bye-bye.